Good afternoon. My name is Floyd Hall. I'm the mentor and instructor for the Achievers Entrepreneurial Hub. And this afternoon, I have the pleasure of having a guest speaker, a graduate of Cohort 2, Ms. Dalaysha Strickland. Introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself, please, and your business.
So my name is Dalaysha Strickland. I am a serial entrepreneur. So I've been in entrepreneur since pretty much all my life. So my family always had restaurants and always was selling stuff. So I have a background of entrepreneurship. So my business is called Our Little Stars Preschool Academy. So it's a child care service 24/7 actually. So we do not close. Certain holidays we do. And we specialize in preparing toddlers for grade school.
Okay. I see something I forgot. Tell me a little bit about your background. You said your family has always had restaurants. Has it always been the food industry?
So no. They had restaurants, clothing, they sold things, had services for different things. It's no.
So you've been in management, and I know you took some classes also at the community college.
Yeah, I am actually.
Okay. So you working on your social or your bachelor's, or what do you plan to go? You trying to get a master's, or what's your immediate goal?
So I'm gonna get a business degree. So maybe I'm planning to probably go for an MBA.
Okay.
And so that's like the goal. But I just wanted to learn more about business and just to make my business flourish. So like we always have businesses, but they wasn't like flourishing as they should because like they didn't know the paperwork part. So I think that was like a stop for them.
Well, and when you is that what brought you to AEH to try to learn more about trying to do the different hats, the many hats that you need to run a business?
Yes. So I liked it that, and then I also liked that you guys were having speakers. So,
The network.
so that's my favorite part to network with people.
All right. From your networking, like marketing or something like that, by you knowing yourself, do you know your strengths and weaknesses, and you try to improve on your weaknesses?
Yes, I do.
What are some of your strengths?
So I'm very motivated, and I do not like telling. I don't like having people tell me what to do. So like, I just go forward on my own.
Okay, what's your weakness? I think you just spoke.
The people.
Paperwork.
That was what I said.
You said you don't like people telling you what to do.
Yeah,
Is that why you want to own your own business?
of course.
I mean, how about when the inspector comes through? They don't tell you what you need to do and how to do it.
Well, it's another level. That's another level. So it's not like a boss telling me what to do. So they're just making sure things are safe. So that's okay.
Okay. So that inspired you to become self-employed.
Yeah. And I was always a babysitter in my life. Like I was doing, people were calling to
Okay.
babysit. And I have like 20 something nieces and nephews that I always had to.
Wow. So I remember at one time when you joined the Achievers Entrepreneurial Hub, you was in real estate, and then you made that switch to opening your own daycare.
Well, I'm always in real estate.
I mean, you haven't dropped that, but
Yeah.
you only can do so much. Right now, your focus is on the daycare, more or less.
Right. Yes.
Okay. And when did this beautiful daycare open up?
So we opened April 1st.
And tell us a little bit more about your niche, especially what I always fuss at you about.
So my niche is to get toddlers to be prepared for school. So that's what we're specializing
Mhm.
in. And then also 24/7, because there's a lot of people that's not open 24/7. So that's the fuss that you have.
So the person can only do so much.
Uh-huh.
And when you open 24/7, you got to have some very reliable staff. Everybody needs a break, especially considering all the paperwork and everything else you got to do.
Yeah.
You can't watch kids and fill out reports and do payroll, do inventory, do ordering for the food. So my concern is more or less I don't want you to overextend yourself.
Right.
But she tells me she's young, she can get it done.
It's gonna get done. I'll have help though.
Okay. And how is that process coming? How do you hire or pick who you hiring or how that process to gain help? How did that come along?
I actually go on Indeed, post them on Indeed. I don't really tell too many people personally that I'm hiring. I just put it on Indeed and then go through their resumes and pick from there.
Well, ain't it certain security for your business, childcare, that a person must have certain clearances? So you do background checks and all that.
Yeah.
And
Fingerprints, yeah.
Now, Indeed does that for you?
No, so they don't do that. So you just look at them on the resume side.
Mm-hmm.
So then after that, like if you want to hire them, then they have to go get their clearances. So you can pay for them or they pay for them. Yeah.
Out of your daycare?
We pay for them.
Y'all pay for them?
As long as they come back clean.
Okay. So you reimburse?
Right.
Okay. I think that's kind of smart because if I pay up front, then you ain't gonna repay me.
Yeah.
But if you come back clean, I think that makes it.
Yeah, because now you was wasting my time and you knew you wasn't clear to work.
Okay. So you let them know in the beginning what the criteria. You got to have a good criminal background. You can't be the mess with kids. So they ain't going in there and getting blind, getting ambushed. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you running 24/7, 7 days a week, how many employees do you need?
Depending on the ratio of how many kids is on each shift. So I can only hold up to 12 kids on each shift.
Okay.
So it just depends on that. And then their ages too.
Okay.
So it varies.
And do you have a cook? Who do you have on staff now for your business?
So for the cook, I do have a cook. And I cook mostly a lot through that part.
Okay.
Because I can do that part. It's easy. Kids, I made some walking tacos today.
They love it.
No. One did, but the rest didn't. That was crazy. I'm like, okay, they just want simple stuff. They don't want nothing special.
No, they don't. So how do you find time? Well, first tell me about the many hats you wear at this daycare. What's all your job?
I'm an HR. So I'm in the classrooms, teaching, cooking, cleaning, transporting, hiring.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you and you clean, take out trash, you have to do all that. And then you have to do payroll. Or have to find somebody to do payroll. You got to do marketing or find somebody to do marketing. But as your business grows, you find yourself learning more. And we here at we help.
Yeah. You do. Yeah, you do, Floyd.
Okay. How did your business get started? When you said April 1, did you say in January, I'm going to start this daycare? And you named it. How did you make that final decision? This is what I'm going to do. This is my target. Because you was in real estate, right?
Well, I actually been planned this like 10 years ago. Okay. That I was going to be owning a daycare. And I actually went to other places and looked at them. And it's actually a lady here that goes to y'all church that I went to visit with her daycare. She don't have it anymore. So I went to visit there. So that was 10 years ago. And I always wrote it down in my notebook. So I have things that I am going to do. So right now, I'm already conquering a lot of them.
Okay.
Things that I'm doing. So it started there. And then last year, that's when I finally was like, let me just get this started. And I had a building, a property. It's a house, residential. So I had that property and I was just like, I don't want a tenant because tenants are headaches.
Can be messy, yes.
Yeah. But I do have some tenants that aren't headaches. So the last one that I had from that property was a headache. So I'm like, okay, let me just do the daycare. And that was October.
Okay.
October-ish. And then I put in the application to get approved to get the license. It took 6 months.
Okay.
So I originally wanted to start in February 14th.
Okay.
But it didn't happen because life happens and things happen. So I got approved after that.
Now, it's different star levels, and you have to do more paperwork. So where you at, star 1 and 2 now, or?
So I'm on provisional right now.
Okay.
For 6 months.
You got to educate us that don't know what provisional and how that works.
So you have to be on provisional for 6 months. So they come after you open. So then 3 months they come back to just check how you are with the kids.
Okay.
And then 3 months after that, then they come and like inspect you again.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I'll be a star. I actually probably gonna be moving up by the time they come because I've been working on moving up in the star levels. So
now, what's the importance of the star level?
It's the quality of the daycare.
And why? Okay. And what comes with that benefit, the quality of the daycare?
Because kids they have curriculum.
Okay.
The more you move up, it's just better better quality of taking care of somebody else's kid.
What I heard, but one of the benefits, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong, is that each star, the state pays a little bit more for that star.
So it's worth it.
The state will pay me as a star 1 so much for a child, but as a star 4, the state will increase that. So it's incentive to improve on them stars.
So it's like, why not? So you should want to go up.
Yes. And you offering a quality service to the child.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me some of the struggles that you had in your business and how you overcame them.
So the struggle was just waiting on like the inspector and the people from the state. Like you have to wait, and it's not instant for them to respond. So that's a struggle of having to wait. Like that took 6 months. Okay. Not on my part, it was on their part, just waiting to hear back and get the proof for different things. Okay. That's a struggle.
Now the equipment, and you had the house, but you had to put different equipment, get everything ready, but you was able to do that a lot quicker than you could have in space. So you had everything. Financial money wasn't a problem. See, most of us money is a problem, but for your daycare.
Thank God it was not.
Okay.
Because I had an Airbnb before in that same property during that summer month. So that money helped for the daycare. So fund that.
How did you decide what was your startup capital? How much would you need to start? And how do you decide what employees you need to start? How did you make those decisions? I know with my help, I'm hoping.
Yeah, so Floyd helped a lot with getting different numbers. Also, I just didn't want to I know after I do something, I try to do it like how I want it, and I know sometimes it's just too much. Like I didn't even need to do that. So that helped talking to Floyd.
So what was some of your successes today? I'm thinking you getting more kids, some getting it open, more like you say, moving up the stars. So tell me about some successes. Helping the parents. Mm-hmm. Now they can not worry about their child and concentrate on work. Yeah. So tell me about your success. You feel better.
Yeah, so in the area where I am, it's not too many daycares around that area. So that helps. And then like a lot of people were saying that they're happy that my business is over there. So I've been getting kids from that. So it's just great.
But how is it going 24/7? I really have a hard time with that, being just you. I mean, do you ever sleep?
Yeah, I have other people too.
But you still responsible. You over there.
I am.
Do you get to leave? Do you get to leave the daycare?
I do.
Okay. And so you did hire some good people.
I do.
And this is Saturday and Sunday also? I'm going to keep working with her about that. Me and her go on this problem out.
Some of y'all kids need it, right?
Yeah. And I understand that you're trying to fulfill a need. I just don't want you to burn out, but you say you got some good people. Okay, was that one of your inspirations? Just to see you saying, since the family is dropping y'all kids off, I'm finna charge y'all up in the daycare. What was your inspiration?
My brother has 10 kids, so I was like, Daycares are needed. That's an inspiration. But it's many because I've always been a babysitter since I was young. So my family would call me. It was just my destiny for this to happen.
And is that how your pockets got fat? You've been babysitting since a young age.
Always had some money in my pocket.
Okay. What advice would you pass on to others about opening up a business?
Do it. Don't let anybody stop you and conquer.
What kind of commitment do you think they need? Can they do it with 1 to 2 hours a week?
You can start, but that ain't how you gonna finish.
Because why? Business need it all.
Yes.
You had so much money when you opened up your business.
I never said that.
No, I'm just saying, when you put certain money aside, I'm noticing this. You say, okay, I got, say, 10,000. You get to running your business, you get to use that 10,000 and go over that. So what I try to tell my students is, it's like a newborn baby. It needs everything you provided and some. So if you ain't ready to make that commitment to give it everything, to give all your time, I think that your test success is kind of tough. What kind of marketing do you plan on to help people know? I think how many 24-hour daycares? It's not many, I don't think. So how are you gonna get that message out to the public other than podcasts here? I'm gonna give you a chance to tell people how to contact. What marketing plans do you got?
So social media, of course, definitely big. So I've been working with a marketer to map out a plan.
Mm-hmm.
But we also have other people that's been the street, like I guess you would call them
word of mouth.
But working the street. So they'll put flyers. So they put flyers on your cars, your houses.
Okay.
So I have those type of
I forget what you call them.
Yeah.
Street marketers. So they passing out flyers in the mailbox and all that. Okay. And I know you're interested in it. Well, tell the people how they can contact you if they're interested in your service.
You can contact. So our business is called Our Little Stars. You are Our Little Stars Preschool Academy. You can contact us by phone, which is 814-258-6500, extension 2. The address is 1126 East 12th Street. And we're on Facebook. So we do have a Facebook page, which is Our Little Stars. You can also contact us on there as well.
How about, do you have an email?
Yes. So it's Our Little Stars Preschool Academy at gmail.com.
Okay. I mean, where do you feel your business will be in 3 years? What's your goal?
So it's in a residential area right now. So it'll be about 2 commercial buildings, 2 big commercial buildings.
And what's your target goal to serve? About 50 kids?
No, more than that.
Okay, I'm asking.
It would be like, not
in
like
3 years.
Yeah, in 3 years, it'd be like 200.
Woo-wee. I want to make sure I'm your friend. Let me see, is there anything that I forgot to tell or if you want to say to the people before we close?
Thank you for watching, and definitely come and check out AEH and be a part of the great opportunity to help your business. And contact me for any questions and opportunities as well.
I can personally say that I believe this is a hard-working woman that I believe your children would be in excellent care.
Yes.
And so, if nothing else, sit down and have a conversation with her and find out exactly, is this a good place for you, a good fit? And it's 24/7. That's something that I feel is very rare, but she's tackling that challenge.
Yes.
So we want to thank you. Until next time, Miss Dalaysha Strickland, the name of the business.
Our Little Stars Preschool Academy.
All right. And then number once again?
814-258-6500, extension 2.
And that's Miss Strickland. She says she don't mind if you put in an application. And of course, put in an application to bring your children. Thank you, and you have a good afternoon.